We're supposed to solve this one by graphing, but I decided to cheat a little bit on this one. Because if we add the two equations together, something interesting happens here. The 5y's cancel out. We're left with 4x plus 3x is 7x. Negative 5y plus 5y is 0y's. And 10 plus 25 is 35. So then if I divide both sides of that by 7, notice the 7's cancel, and we found x. 7 goes into 35 5 times. So that's the x-coordinate of the point of intersection. And to find the y-coordinate, we can use this equation along with x equaling 5. So it's 3 times x, but now we know x is 5, so 3 times 5 plus 5y equals 25. That's 15 plus 5y equaling 25. And if we subtract 15 from both sides, we end up getting that 5 times y is equal to 10. And if I divide by 5 on both sides of this, we see that y is equal to 2. We've actually found the point of intersection, which is the solution to the linear system directly. This is a method we'll study a little later. It's called the addition method. But anyway, let's use that as a point that we know is on both lines, and let's graph them. Anyway, now we know this point is on both lines. So let's graph the first line. We know that's a point on the line. Let's find another point. Okay. Right now we're focusing on this first line up here. We found one point on it because when x is 5, 4 times 5 is 20. 20 minus 10, 5 times 2 is 10, equals 10, so that's certainly a point on that line. For another point, let's let x equal 0. If x is 0, then negative 5 times negative 2 would make a positive 10. So we can graph that line. 5, 2 go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 1, 2. That's this point about here. And 0, negative 2 is the y-intercept. So the first line looks rather like this. Now to graph the second line. This line also has the point 5, 2 on it. Just to quickly check that, if x is 5, 3 times 5 is 15. And take away 15 from 25, you get 10 over there, so 5 times 2 is 10, so yep, this works. Let's find another point on this line by setting x equal to 0 and y equal to 5. 5 times 5 is 25. So 5, 2, that's the same point here we found on both. And 0, 5 is 3, 4, 5. The y-intercept here. So this line looks like this when we graph it. And because I cheated, we found this point of intersection, which saved us a little time. Anyway, that is the point of intersection of the two lines, and this is the point 5, 2. The solution to this linear system.